I don't know, man.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?
Smoke less weed?
I'm going to turn the camera off really fast.
Okay, do it.
Smoke any weed. There we
Okay.
go. No, I'm not lagging.
Level 1 hype train. Hey, welcome to Jesus, speaking of lag. Hey, everybody, welcome back. It's Sunday again. I said Sunday this time. I did.
You did? You
It's-
had the right day!
It's Sunday this time. We're playing Distant Star in 5e, 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. This is episode 16, and we're calling it Fiery Hearts. Fiery Hearts with an H. It doesn't take a lot to get Josh. In fact, if you're aiming high, you won't get Josh. You know what? I think I am going to independently choose Morgan tells us what we did last week and not that he lost nose goes before we started recording at all. So, Morgan, why don't you go ahead and tell us what happened last week, bud?
Okay, I'd be glad to. So our trip started out, we had just gotten into a scuffle on the river, or had we finished? We already landed by the time we started. I don't know. It was something like that. We had just finished a scuffle on the river. We were heading up to Goliath country with Rainbow and Maya's sister Julie, and we were figuring out, or we were trying to find an artifact that the keepers wanted us to get. So we landed on the coast or on the riverbank and went up towards the Goliath Village. It was kind of a long trek, and a lot of us had rough times of it, but for the most part we did okay. And we got there, and I mean there was some stuff that happened on the trip, but none of it was that big, unless I'm forgetting something. Oh, I guess there was something big. Julie and I don't remember who else saw a big red star up in the sky. I know it was pointed out to Sunshine. I don't know who else all saw it.
Was it?
Okay, Raven. It was in the sky, so I mean, relative.
Say it.
It seems to be
Hey,
getting progressively less distant.
Jack, I swear to God, cat. Anyway.
You don't knock it off, Jack. There was 8 other cats that it could happen to you.
Yeah. You insolent little fucker. He's sitting up on the TV stand where he knows I don't want him. And he's just
And continue.
Okay, sorry. So we get to the Goliath Village, and they were pretty nice. They were Julie introduced why we were there, and they said, "Okay, yep, that's cool. We're gonna test you all though, so have fun with that." So we all had to do a bunch of tests. They were strength, wisdom, strength, dexterity, or endurance. I think that was what they were called. Phil went first with strength, and just like repeatedly bitch slapped a grappler until he won. Sorry, that was Adidas. And then Tidley went next with dexterity and face planted 20 seconds into the course, basically.
That's what happens when you don't tie your shoes, kids. Always tie your shoes.
And then Rainbow and Sunshine went to do a team battle of endurance, where they ate. It was basically bait, and it was pretty gross. But they won as a team, and
As a team.
Guy got squished by the guy that Phil.
I put up a hell of a fight for my size.
You didn't. You didn't.
Yeah, you said mean things to him, and I think it didn't even bother him. And then finally, Steve
He was deeply
went,
hurt by those insults.
and Steve had been kind of getting eyeballed the whole time. Not in a bad way, but all the Goliaths were looking at him. And they had him fight someone special. It was a guy with a big club. That he didn't have the big club when they fought, but he won. He won the fight. And then it turns out that Steve is the son of the seer, I want to say, of the village. Is that right? Like, kind of like the chieftainess.
Shaman lady.
I don't know if any of that was really revealed or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. An older woman that obviously has some sort of position of respect.
Right.
And his stepdad was the guy that he just beat up. So there's some catharsis there for Steve.
Who doesn't want to beat up their stepdad?
Yeah. And the Goliath who had been kind of guiding us was his sister, turned out. So Steve has a family. So good for him. And then we kind of celebrated. Turns out we didn't have to do any of that trial stuff. It was just for funsies. And at some point, Tidley, I don't remember how this happened, but Tidley and Julie decided to do the dexterity course. And that seemed like it was going well. Julie was winning pretty handily. But then she started to change.
Well, Tidley started to win.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He started winning, and she started falling behind and got visibly frustrated. We all saw that with our perception rolls, I believe. And
I didn't see shit.
I think it's an assumption that you didn't see shit, unless otherwise noted. And she changed. She started to, like, her hands started to glow, and I'm thinking she turned into a werewolf, but I don't think that's right.
She did not turn into a werewolf. That definitely did not happen.
I know that's not right, but that's what
It
I
wasn't a
feel
werewolf,
like
it was a werebear.
because you got that red star up in the sky, and I'm like, oh shit, she turned into a werewolf. But
Laura,
I don't think that's actually what happened.
I'm going to need you to figure out how to make were owl bears. Get on it.
That's easy. Take an owl bear, make him hurt by silver. And Tidley, she threw a firebolt at Tidley, and he fired a warning shot at her, and she did not respond positively to that. And that's where we cut.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe all the rest of us were like chasing after her.
Not Audie, but yes.
Yes. Audie, I believe, got his head stuck in a flower pot. I don't know.
I don't know anything about that. I do remember he was pouting. Because he wanted to fight the bigger guy.
Yeah, he was a little pouty.
All right. So that leads us to where we are. Tidley, you are no longer on the rooftops. You had just fired a shot at Julie. She jumped down real mad. She was so mad. And everyone is there except for Audie, I'm pretty sure. Is that correct, Adidas?
Oh, I was there. I just wasn't paying attention to what was going on.
Okay.
Or rather, I got the very bad roll on perception.
I see. So, Julie jumps down. Go.
What the fuck?
I run over to her immediately.
I would be following behind.
How far do you think we are from each other, Mike?
Not far. 30
So if
feet, maybe?
If I were to yell, "What the fuck?" she would hear me.
Yes.
Okay, so I yell, "What the fuck?" As I
You better watch yourself! She screams.
What the hell was that all about? They said you didn't have anything. You need power.
Just step away a little bit.
Roll persuasion. Oh, was that to her? Sorry, was that to Tiddly? I was confused.
That was Tiddly.
Okay. Then Tiddly can choose whether or not to listen. That's fine.
I'm gonna do an odd or even. I don't know what I want to do. Odd. Oh, when I roll.
Pita bread
Okay,
smells
step
good. What'd you get? You step away?
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead. Right.
I'm just gonna kind
Rainbow.
of walk up to her with both hands. Julie. Walls. Deep breath. It's okay.
Perception or actually insight, probably.
Ooh, okay.
Can I roll this too since I'm running up?
Sure. And you have a history with this person.
24.
Well, not to one up you, but 26.
You bitch.
He toed up you. Yes. You standing on top of her. First things first. She had to make a clearly distinct decision in her brain not to try to attack you as well. The eye color that has changed to is a reddish tint brown. She is normally a very light hazel-eyed. She takes a few short breaths, looking around, angry, and she starts to look kind of embarrassed. And her hair changes the color back to its normal. Her eyes change back to their normal hazel. She starts breathing. Fine, you win. She goes up and she puts her hand out to shake it. Shake your hand, Tiddly.
I look in disgust, but eventually calm myself down, and I go, "Who'll shake her hand?"
Did anyone hurt?
No, I'm good. That was the second time I fell. I'm fine.
Getting used to it by this point.
I rolled a 22 for perception to see what the rest of the crowd, what the rest of the people that were there, how they were reacting.
Most of them thought it was a pretty good show. The one random person is running up, hollering, clearly the owner of the house, that Lolly just put a hole in the roof.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did that firebolt light a house on fire? Or
no fire has started, but did bust up the they're like terracotta style clay shingles, right?
Not super flammable, but
No.
it punched a hole in it.
Yeah, it broke the crap out of it. But yeah. So she takes a look back at both of you. I need to go pay for the fucking roof. I'll be right back. She
I just know.
She wanders over, and an argument starts between her and the person who owns the house in the language you don't understand.
I look at Rainbow and go, what was that?
At a guess, something she might have written to me about a while ago that I just didn't tell you about because girl stuff. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And I'm gonna walk over and kind of put myself close to where this argument is happening, just in case.
After a few short heated words and an intermediary from the village talking, she takes out a length of rope and 5 pieces of silver and gives it to the owner of the home. Man, they have...
Interesting payment?
I don't know. That's what I had. Thank God they don't know what platinum is.
So I'm assuming you don't want to talk about this, right?
No.
Yep, that's what I thought. Gonna put it out there.
Booze.
We are gonna talk about this. It doesn't need to be right now, but we are gonna talk about this.
Booze and leave me alone.
Booze, yes. Leave you alone, no. I did a little bit too much of that in the past, 8 years.
Booze and meat, and you can ask one question.
Fine.
She starts storming off.
Cocktails.
He's still Tom Cruising. Roll sleight of hand.
I believe
You're gonna roll a 1 and owe this village.
So I would have been
27.
You're doing a great job.
I
Sunshine.
would've been pretty interested in the conversation Rainbow and Julie were having.
You can follow.
Would I have caught what they just said?
I would assume you're basically following them around, based on character motivation and your relationship to both of them. In a lot of these situations, I can assume you let Rainbow do the talking, especially when it comes to Ollie, but...
Yeah. After what they just said, I think I'll wait for Rainbow to look over at me.
Oh,
and
cool.
just,
I'm going to
jump
become
out.
famous and buy followers, guys. Look, I can do that now. Okay, goodbye.
But you don't want to listen to Paula Fuda 11?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Sorry, I made him famous. Shouldn't have said his name. I'd look at Rainbow and kind of mouth like,
Come with me.
Okay.
You come.
okay.
If another fight breaks out, you need to be there.
I'm kind of deferring to Rainbow on this one, so.
Only one of us heals people, and that person is you. So if I get punched in the face, a creepy demon child who might still be inside of our sister, I'm gonna need you there to, make me not die. Yay!
Now,
Say all that in twin speak?
Yeah.
there's no way Lolly doesn't at least kind of understand twin speak, by the way.
I figured she'd be annoyed by you two having that.
There's no way. Especially with her feats. I'm just saying.
It's fine.
Okay. So you guys find a corner. What is everyone else doing?
I'm trying to chat up the people at the bar, sort of see what they have coming through the town, what their main source of, do they trade at all, or trade with a village? Are they people that do they ransack other tribes?
You can roll persuasion.
Do any of them speak common?
Not great. 13.
They're pretty open and honest with you. First and foremost, they don't trade, really. They'll get, maybe once a month, they'll have somebody from their village go to other wilder places. They'll rotate around a little bit with other wilder places, but they're long trips, because none of them are close, right? So they don't do a lot of that, and there's nobody from the houses that comes through here fucking ever. They're mostly agriculture based. They grow their own shit. They hunt their own shit. They just live out here on their own. The one big thing they do, and it just happened a couple months ago, is the Boulder Toss, which is like Wilder Olympics. And the reason that they compete all damn year, because it's a big deal to them. It happens here in their valley, directly below the village.
Okay, so Boulder Toss is when they have other tribes, other villages come to them.
Yeah, and it's all manner. Best you can tell, it's all manner of species and language and stuff like that, and they just all show up and compete. It's as much a party as it is a competition.
Okay. Yeah, just trying to be as friendly and find out as much information as I can from them. Stuff like
Yep.
that.
They're very open with you. There's not really much to hide, but there's also not really much to tell. Yeah, especially with interaction with the outside world, there basically isn't any. That's why you guys being here is such a big deal, and they're throwing a giant fucking party.
But that's by their choice. They don't want the houses or anything up with them.
No, I mean, last time they had major house interaction, Steve got stolen as a child, so
Okay.
True.
Steve and 2 other kids disappeared, and then a bunch of adults went after him and got killed too. So, Sunshine, what?
Nothing. Sorry, that was dumb, inappropriate. Said nothing.
If you heard what he said, YouTube, go ahead and flame him in the comments.
It wasn't that bad.
Steve, what are you up to, buddy boy?
I'm still hanging out with Mom and figuring out kind of what's her role around here.
Okay. Again, she'd be honest with you. Go ahead and roll persuasion, though.
It is. That's a 6. Mom gonna lie to me?
Classic Stevic. The she lists herself as a well, first and foremost, Jay's gonna send you your written backstory, okay? To get like the full story on all that shit that you wouldn't be privy to before exactly tonight. Secondly, she has a bit of a wise woman trait in the village. She is a bit of a seer, but only kind of. Like she has a her big thing is she can tell when the weather's about to change real hard, and she'll work with the farmers in the village and for all that good stuff. She's feeling her age a bit these days. And she's been worried that there isn't another seer in the village, really. She was hoping that you or your sister had it, and your sister does not. And she's just getting the hint that you're probably not much of a seer.
You don't
I see
say.
things all the time. I see things all the time. Like, that's the
We'll
house.
take you to our wise man, Steve.
Okay, not Sunshine and Rainbow, but everybody else may roll a perception.
Four.
14.
Also a 14.
23.
Steve?
That is a 15.
Ooh, 15. Audie, because you've been eyeing Ulrika all night. Steve's sister.
I figured that's who you said. I think last time you pronounced
Orikaya.
Orika.
Orokai, thank you. Orokai.
Not gonna happen, bro. Not gonna happen.
You notice that while she's been making rounds, she's been kind of going out of her way not to hang out with Steve. You get that a little bit. It's weird. And she's off in the corner kind of playing with some of the younger kids. You see her, one of them get her attention and start chatting her up, and she's just kind of, she goes down, like squats down to get face to face and talk to him. It's all cute. She gets this weird look on her face, like really questioning look on her face. You see the kid hand her something and then like run off. The whole interaction is maybe 45 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that.
As I look around, does it look like any of my compatriots have taken notice?
No, none of them have taken notice. Steve's busy chatting up his mom. Tidley's being brooding. Rainbow and Sunshine are with Lolly right now, and Guy is really, really digging the attention.
I was gonna say I can bring Adidas a new drink over because it's almost done.
Sure.
I'm kind of just looking there. I'm not moving, and as Guy approaches with the drink, I ask him, "That child handed her something and acted strangely."
Handed who what?
Oh, Ordekai was over there playing with the children. One handed her something and then ran off. I have an odd feeling about it, but I don't really want to impose. I'm not that kind of a nosy person, but you are.
Yes, I am. You didn't see what was handed to her? Like, he didn't just go, hey,
small,
check out
fit in
these grapes, and then run off, because kids do that.
That is a silly game. I do not know why children would do that. No, this seemed strange. It was small, it could fit in the palm of the hand.
Steve.
Her hand or my hand? So that's...
Yeah.
Steve. Your mom, while you've been talking to your mom, she's kind of been staring off in the distance. She leans over at you, and she goes, "Can you go find your sister and bring her on up here?"
Yeah, yep, totally. I'm on it.
I just saw her down there playing with the children, so don't get lost playing with the children, Steve.
No, not this time. Not this time. Not gonna. All right, maybe a small chance, but I'll stay focused.
Do I have to roll to see Steve start heading that way too?
No, you can see him heading that way. In my mind, because of who Steve's mom is, she's at a bit of a, like, she's sitting near, like, the other elders and stuff like that. Slightly elevated position, separated from the major group, and you just kind of can always see where they're at.
I see if I see Steve heading that way, I'll go, okay, me and Steve will go check that out. And I'll head over there trying to follow Steve.
And I go back to my drink.
Guy and Steve, you meet Orokai about the same time?
Hey, Steve. This is your sister, right?
Hey! Yeah, I guess so. I find out a lot tonight. Finding out a lot today.
Stovik,
Oh,
brother. Hello.
Hi, how are things going?
Well, you can see her sort of look over her shoulder and still continue to look confused.
I don't think we're properly introduced. Guy Fisty here.
Is his name really Guy Fisty?
It's true. Mm-hmm. We're best buds.
Ugh, house naming. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Fisty. Ugh.
Yeah, he says it's like foreign or something. I don't get it, but I don't know.
Got it
It
when I
comes
was
from the
younger.
mystical far-off land of Flavor Town.
Now it's Flavy here.
It's not a joke. It's a thing he made us put in the game.
Excuse me, I need to go find a brick wall.
Okay.
Something about the capital city of drivers, drive-ins, diners, and dives. I don't know.
All right. Continue.
But
Seems to be going
No,
pretty
I
good
was supposed-
tonight. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Josh.
I was gonna say, yeah. So Mom wanted me to come and grab you.
Oh,
Do you want to talk to you or something?
oh, very well. Yes, Sorry, I've been vacant. I have not wanted to intervene in your conversations.
No, that's completely okay. It's kind of a lot to take in. Just,
Guy, roll
stumbling.
perception. And Steve?
22.
Perception.
Yeah. Need to get 20.
10.
Steve, you don't notice this, but Guy, you can see her sort of pushing around in her hand a ring. She doesn't have it on a finger, but she's sort of like pushing it around in her hand. This is clearly the thing that was handed to her.
Does it look like it would fit her, or
Yes.
is it like a? Okay. Well, that's and actually that would probably be high height for me. That's wow. That's beautiful. What is that?
Oh, it's a gift, I believe. Small child, Erekel. I should give it back to his mother.
Oh, somebody's got a crush on you.
I don't believe that's the case, but maybe.
Why? What makes you think he doesn't like you?
No, Erekel sounded different. Older. I don't... Ugh.
How did he sound?
I used your language, not mine.
Does he normally know our language?
Not that I'm aware. But we learn somewhere along the way.
Could I possibly see that?
Roll persuasion.
21.
Aye.
I'll give it right back. I want.
Aye.
to see-
Here. She hands it to you. I mean, it's a ring that could fit on a fully grown Goliath, so I think you can use it as a bracelet.
I don't know. Guy's got some chunky fingers.
He's got some little sausages.
Okay, have-
sausage fingers.
I kind of have big hands. They call me fisty.
Oh, God.
Little smoky.
Freakish with huge hands.
Not for that. Fisticuffs, you jack.
Yeah, you're great at fighting. We've seen that.
Oh, okay. So that's what it means.
You broke Ani. He's gone.
Laura, stop him from getting the rat poison.
Eh.
Okay, bleach will protect you from the COVID.
Especially if you put it on some nice Goya beans.
I'd like to inspect it. Like, do I, knowing magic like I do I kind of tell is this magical at all? Is this?
Do you have like detect magic?
I do not have that as a spell, but I'm just like, can I feel any type of magical?
Well, that's what detect magic does.
Can you use Arcana, Laura?
That's what I was going to say. Is it Arcana?
I suppose if there's writing of some sort, perhaps. Yeah.
Like to inspect it and just sort of see.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll Arcana. There needs to be. You don't see any writing or anything really on it. Just kind of.
It's a 14.
Your character has not seen Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about? His character was in Lord of the Rings.
I almost started watching The Fellowship last night at 10:30, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed at some point. No.
Not at 10:30. No.
No.
Are they on
14
Netflix?
for Arcana.
No, they're all on HBO though.
They were all on Netflix. Are they gone now?
I don't know. What would you roll, guy?
14.
No, you don't. It's a ring. There's nothing written on it. There's no runes or language of any kind. It's actually not even overly ornate. It's very simple in design. Pretty. The stone looks pretty, but it's
What color is the stone?
the whole thing is stone.
Oh. So just okay. I just want to try and like grab it like you. Trying to think of something to compare it to, but like I want to put all my fingers through it to just try and like inspect it like this.
It's not that big, but sure, yeah. You probably fit two fingers
I
through.
couldn't tell, but just to like put it on, but not just one finger, type of thing. Where I just want like, oh, this is great looking.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Okay. So, Steve. Guy very slowly gives the ring back to Orakai. He seems very quiet.
You doing okay? You kind of just went all hushy there.
He does not respond. He does have a smile on his face.
Well, that alcohol hit you pretty fast. Damn. All right. Well, anyways, we gotta go see Mom. Let's go.
It was nice meeting you, Mr. Guy, I'm not saying the other.
It's alright, I forget it too sometimes.
You get back to your mother.
So we walk.
That did not save in
Luke, you're not actually frozen. Quit pretending.
all right.
He's just trying to look creepy, and he's succeeding.
The rest of the night, he's just gonna be real smiley.
You get back to your mother.
Marcus is in serial killer mode early tonight.
He always likes to get in that mode after he
Mom!
kills people.
I found her, and I didn't get distracted by playing with the kids either.
Did he? Orakai? No, he was good.
Thanks for covering for me.
You get back. Your mother leans over to you. Sweetheart, Stevik, can you refresh my drink and find me bread or something? I need something filling.
Yep, I'm right. I'm on it. Yep, I'm on it, Mom.
Such a sweetheart. Dumb as a brick.
As I maybe glance up from my drink, has Guy moved?
Nope. He has not.
Huh, well that's kind of weird.
Especially since no one's near him anymore and he's staring at nothing. Okay.
Just smiling.
Rainbow and Sunshine.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go back to you. You just got to your seat with Lolly. Julie.
We need drinks and meat, please.
You are handed some of each. Some nicely slow-cooked goat. Lots of herbs and spices. A lot of goat around here. Mountain goat. Not a lot of fat content, but, you know, you do what you can.
It'll do.
Yeah.
So, I get one question.
Was that your question? Because I'll answer it.
I'm talking out loud.
Fine.
Do I get a question too?
Yes, and that was it.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Fine. Yes. You both get one question. Guy. Hey, maybe don't put on the ring, you jackass.
Is what happened out there? Is what happened out there because of the thing you wrote me about?
You're gonna have to narrow it down.
The twin?
I don't. When I feel strongly about things, sometimes I don't entirely sort of black out. And I don't know. I black out and then stuff has happened, and it's generally not good. And that's it.
Because, like, your eyes and your hair change.
Yeah. When you hear the freaky part, I got booked once, got pissed off at the guards because one of them grabbed my backside. And apparently my finger prints changed, so they don't look for me there.
A nice defense mechanism perk.
Yeah, I killed 2 of them. I don't know if it's that good.
I mean, it's definitely not good, but at least you have that kind of protection that your fingerprints show up as somebody else.
You know, generally I'm very calm. I'm feeling emotional the past few days. God knows why. She darts back and forth looking at both of you.
Sunshine, do you have a question?
A lot. Julie, whatever you and Rainbow talked about, she didn't tell me about. So why don't you tell me whatever you want to tell me?
I was supposed to be a twin like you. And then I wasn't. And that's what she's talking about. And I wasn't supposed to have magic. But I do, I guess. Sometimes.
Go ahead.
And I have gotten so good at controlling it. I am so cool. I am so calm. So confident. And then you guys walking in here, being nice, looking like mom and dad, because you've always both looked like mom and dad. I'm sorry. You do.
Still creepy to hear that, but I get it.
Have you ever seen the old paintings of them? You're fucking identical.
Right, but it's weird to think that my twin brother looks like my father and I look like my mother, and it's just...
Yeah, that's... Yeah. Well, not identical, I guess. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
What? You're fraternal. Shut up. And I totally murdered the guy who owned the business before me. He's 100%. He's 100% dead.
Well, I mean, did you tell us the truth about him? It sounded like he...
Yeah. Oh
wasn't-
God, he was a scumbag.
I mean, we accidentally wiped out a village of fish people who were just minding their own business, so maybe we won't throw any stones here.
Cool. I mean, not cool, but not.
Yeah.
I don't know how to talk to you guys as like adults.
I mean, this works.
Okay, I want to drink and eat and maybe dance with one of the hot Goliath guys, and you guys are gonna not ask me questions, okay? Cool.
Okay.
And she proceeds to do exactly what she said.
Laura, Luke asked something in Discord that made me actually question: are our parents alive? They are, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Parents Hanover are alive and they're waspy as ever.
Okay. I was like, yes, they're alive. And shit, are they?
Holidays are terrible. Your parents are awful.
They are.
They found a way to have 3 children and send them all away before they hit the age of 10.
Children, nasty, disgusting little things.
Yes.
We were more of an obligation to keep the name and the line going. It's like in royal families where they have children to keep a legacy, but they really don't give a shit.
Yeah, you two had magic, so they sent you to the academy. She was kind of smart and didn't have magic, so they sent her to effectively training camp for bureaucrats.
Boarding school.
Yeah.
So how good did you guys get at lacrosse?
She got great. We got good at Quidditch.
You got good at Quidditch. I got good at the restricted section of the library.
No, I think Rainbow, based on Rainbow stats, she definitely played lacrosse or something.
Well, I beat up the stupid Hufflepuffs who kept sneaking into the kitchen and stealing my late night snacks.
Well, Hufflepuffs deserve it, and they won't fight back. In fact, they might apologize to you.
Based on my stats, maybe I played whatever the goalie is in Quidditch.
Keeper?
Yeah.
Keeper.
Kind of a chunky boy in terms of constitution.
You were the captain of the chess team. You were in theater. You were in theater.
No, I was totally an athlete. I was a popular kid. Rainbow was.
There's always an unpopular kid, at least one unpopular kid on the sports. Okay.
Speaking of unpopular kids, I'm
Phil.
kind of... Yes. Adidas looks back up from his drink and Guy is still there. And he kind of just...
Guy.
kind of just goes over there to Guy.
Right before you touch Guy.
I'm not touching him.
Okay, well, right before you do whatever you're going to do to Guy. Go ahead and say your thing first. Sorry.
What are you doing just standing there? You're embarrassing yourself and all of us.
Guy. Ugh. What has just happened to you? So, first off, you're going to take 15 psychic damage.
Oh, it's psychic damage? That shouldn't hurt him at all.
That's bleeding out the ears.
Secondly, you remember that scene from Doctor Strange where he fell through time and space? Yeah. So that's kind of been happening to you for a little while. And then you wake up and your friend Adi's standing next to you. You have a hell of a headache.
I think I've seen the one who calls himself I am.
Oh good, you're standing there like an idiot and now you're speaking gibberish. This is perfect.
I didn't realize purple could taste that way. I've heard the finest concertos. Where am I? The fuck just happened to me?
You are in the dining hall of these Goliaths and you are still being an embarrassment. I do not understand why you do not stop.
We're in a hall? I thought we were outside.
Well, it has an open top.
You're starting to remember where you are and forget what just happened to you all at the same time. They're trying to hang on to the memories of what happened, but they're slipping from you very quickly.
Can I try and write some of the things I saw down?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Roll history.
15.
Okay.
So he's now doing that thing from the movies where he's like, like not even looking at it, sketching things down.
Yes. You get one thing written down over and over and over again. It takes you a couple minutes to do it. I'll explain it to you after a few minutes, okay?
I see this is just getting worse. I am going to get you a drink.
Well, he's drawing a picture is what he's doing. All right. Tilly, what are you doing, dude?
Just chilling. Drinks now after the whole incident.
Steve, you make it back to your mom and your sister. They're just sitting next to each other. Your mom invites you in and wants to talk more. She insists that your sister stays. Can we not with just all of them? All of the bots tonight?
Wait. Wow, we're just like, yeah, it's 2 in one night. I'm starting to think we don't need their services. We're so popular with the bots.
All right. Yeah. Steve, that's what you're doing, okay?
Alright.
You can roll perception if you'd like.
Alright, I'm back on that perception train. That is a whopping 3.
Ooh, what?
You keep getting distracted by the dancing and lose yourself in the conversation. All right. Guy.
Yeah.
After a couple minutes, you've completely forgotten what you're drawing and why. But looking at the picture, you see could be snakes or tentacles or winding worms, maybe. But it's all of them intertwined on the page in front of you over and over and over again. Seemingly coming from the same direction.
So it's not this fun picture of a house with a cat.
It is not that fun picture of a house with a cat.
Okay.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh. Oh, I feel bad now.
Wow, I just feel like I shit on all of his artistic endeavors all in one full second. I'm not your dad. I didn't tell you to give up your dreams, dude. Come on.
I thought it was gonna be a good joke.
It was a good joke. It's funny.
Okay, so almost like as I don't remember anything as I was drawing. It was just they didn't form a certain symbol. It just looks like a bunch of tentacles.
Yep. They'll come from the same direction. Top of the page will say, reaching toward you as you hold it is the only thing you can feel.
Okay. Is Adidas still there, or did you walk away?
I don't know.
I walked away to get him a drink. I am probably returning with it. Because, like, you need to drink this and calm the fuck down.
I take the drink, down it, and just go, and I show him the picture of what I drew.
I don't understand. Do you want me to hang it on the refrigerator from now? I'm just kidding. What the fuck is this?
I don't know, but I thought it was important. I had to draw it. I know that much.
You're still not making any sense. What happened?
I
I saw you talking to
You wouldn't know what happened anymore. Guy?
Well, would I know that I talked to Orakai and then I had to...
Yeah, you remember, you would just remember you were talking to Orakai, and then you were where you are now. You probably don't even perfectly remember the conversation with Orakai.
I was with Steve and Orakai, and then I don't know what just happened, but this is important. I'm pretty sure, because why would I draw this in my recipe journal if not? I wouldn't do this normally.
Did they see what happened?
They aren't around, so I don't know. We probably need to tell the others. Tiddly will definitely know what's going on with this.
Well, I think Orakai went that way. It wasn't because I was watching.
Hey.
It's not like I like her.
called dibs.
You also got your ass beat by a priest.
Yeah, a dude 10 times my size. You didn't even fight a big dude.
I fought the same dude you did.
Yeah, but he's not that much bigger than you. It's way more impressive for me to fight him.
Who's taking more mental damage, him or me?
Guy causes mental damage, doesn't take it.
It's just the thing that the child handed her. What was it?
What thing? Would I remember that or no?
You would not.
What are you talking about, a thing?
You went to investigate the thing and now you don't remember anything? We need to find out what that stupid little thing was.
Okay, you call me the stupid little thing a lot, so is there something else?
Let's go find Steve and his sister.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's go find Stevik, and maybe we need to call the others too as well. See if they know anything that this might be, that if this can help or not.
Right,
Okay.
you go ramble to the others.
I'm gonna head over towards Rainbow and Sunshine.
Not Tiddly? You knew he would know exactly what it was.
Well, I assume they were at the same table now.
Sure, Tiddly's there with them. He's brooding. He's brooding in a large group, near dancing and singing.
I'm regaling Tiddly with the time that I scored a goal in Quidditch for my own goal while I was playing the keeper. And I've only told Tiddly this. I haven't known him very long, so I've only told him this story like 8 times. He's really into it.
And I am
That's how-
apologizing profusely for both my brother and my sister.
Your sister's turning into full woo girl as she continues to drink, by the way.
I'm letting it happen.
I'm looking for the closest exit so I don't have to do the story anymore.
On my way over, I'm going to
You're
do the healing.
Tiddly, you realize your options are feign death or kill Sunshine.
I think we know number 3 is not out of the question.
All right, you get over there.
I use healing word on myself on the way over because I try and help my headache. Just fresh baked bread. Fresh baked bread.
So anyway, it was really cool, and everybody thought I was awesome. Oh, hey, guy, how you doing?
I slammed my book on the table. I don't remember the last 20 minutes, but I think this is important.
Neither does Julie.
Been hitting the grog pretty hard, huh?
If I could, is there one on the table? Can I?
Probably.
I'm going to just grab a
You can
glass.
steal mine.
If it's, I'm going to take yours. I'm just going to drink it. I'll throw 5 copy your way. Just,
Nobody's paying for anything. Why are you paying
No,
him?
that's fine. I don't need any money for it.
I'll take 5 copper.
Tiddly takes your 5 copper.
I throw 5 copper at him for the drink. And I just start drinking. And I say, I apparently, I don't know what just happened. I was talking to Stavik's sister. And then I woke up and I was drunk with this.
You can both see that guy's pretty upset.
Could I take a look at the book that he wrote, or that he drew it?
Yes. He showed it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What would you like me to roll to try to make sense of it? Because I'm just telling you, as a player, I'm just like, know what the fuck this is.
It's an excellent question.
So while you think about that, I'm going to get up and go stand over by him so I can take a look at it as well.
Okay. Rainbow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to say investigation. Okay?
Okie dokie.
Dr. Jones?
14. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I wasn't trying to do a short round there.
18.
13.
I didn't even have a boost to that.
Rainbow and Sunshine. It looks familiar, but you don't... It looks familiar. And you'll get it the moment it hits Tiddly, but Tiddly hits it in the back of the brain. This is like... Looks like all of the murals on the walls of that temple you guys were in the way north.
The one we ruined?
Yeah.
Oh.
Basically, all of the iconography and symbolism on those walls was this.
I thought it sounded somewhat familiar.
My drawing sounded familiar?
The description. You know what? Never mind.
How do you turn a phrase?
So I will go ahead and just let them know that it looks oddly familiar, as in stuff we saw in that temple from very north.
It would immediately, that tingling in the back of your, like, I should know this, Rainbow and Sunshine, it hits you both. That, yes, that is, he's right.
Tiddly, I knew you were going to know exactly what this was.
He did, he called it.
Did Guy already tell us like what happened with Steve's sister, or did he just say?
No. No.
Okay.
I said I was with them, and then I started drawing this, and I don't remember what happened, but I feel like it's important.
What happened with Steve's sister? Did it look like she used magic or anything?
I don't know. Like I said, I was talking, and then it's black. I faded to black, and
They're,
I'm gonna go find Steve and his sister, and maybe we should go find them too.
Was there an item or something?
I don't remember.
Oh, he doesn't remember the ring.
Adidas. No, he said I didn't remember the ring. Adidas said that there was some stupid little thing, but I wasn't sure if he was trying to be derogatory towards me or not. It's kind of a dick.
Not wrong.
Okay, you convinced me. Let's go find Steve and his sister.
Yep.
I think Julie's okay for a bit.
Woo!
Yep, she's okay for a bit.
She's not sleeping on the boat at all tonight. You realize that, right? She's
The
going
boat?
home.
Oh,
So-
we're like a week away from the boat.
Took you like 2.5 days to get here.
With,
As long as she doesn't burn the village down, I'm fine.
Who's playing babysitter tonight?
Those 3 Goliaths over there, maybe.
yep, all 3 of them.
Jeez, how popular is she?
She's about to be the most popular. The most popular.
Okay, are we done talking about how the Goliaths are going to gangbang my fictional sister here? Are we done with that?
Rainbow started it. The
If I were there, I would have more.
All right.
Join
For a
in?
minute, I thought that the thing you just put in Twitch, I thought it was another bot, and I was about ready to leave it.
Oh, Phil.
Ban Phil too. Yeah.
Oh god, no, not Philbot.
All right. Adi, I can say that you can see your entire group marching feverishly to this sort of like raised structure that Steve and his mom and sister are hanging out on.
Okay, well, do I beat them there, or like how does this work? Because I was heading that way when
Athletics.
You'd probably get there first, right? So you get there
it
first.
was a bit of a conversation at the table.
Yeah, you get there first. Go ahead.
Apologize for the rudeness of this interruption. Guy, the halfling idiot, he was stuck staring off into space for minutes, and then drew a very strange picture. What happened while he was talking to you?
I don't know. It looked like he was getting. I thought he just like got really drunk and he just kind of all of a sudden just stopped talking. It was weird. I guess he asked to hold some ring that my sister was, wanted to see it, so he held it, gave it back, and then yeah, went all frozen.
What ring?
At that point, Urukai looks at your mother, Steve.
Oh, yeah, there was a ring. Just hold it.
She flashes her hand.
I don't know.
Urukai flashes her hand. It's this one. Right here. Oh, I forgot her fucking voice.
Just give her Jacob's voice.
Is it right here?
Take it off. Put it on my shield.
The mom nods her head with a smile on her face. Do you want up here or do you want to ruin everything in this basement, kid?
Well, Dad, both.
Yeah, Phil.
Can't hear anything you're saying because my headphones got pulled out by the toddler. And I'm back.
And we didn't say anything. Just let us know when we're there.
Great fish stick sad there, Josh.
I still have you wrapped on you.
Oh,
When you,
That was a great short ad. It was.
it's a
fish
bit.
people sticks. It is now kosher.
Do you want to say hi? You say hi to the people?
Toddler who won't eat anything? Try fish people sticks for kids.
Chunky monkey. Chunky monkey.
More sugar.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm just like imagining like the old like 90s like cereal ads when there's like a big explosions in the factory.
Yeah.
These commercials for kids.
He's got a boo-boo on his chin because he fell with Mama.
Not Mama.
No, he fell at Grandma's house yesterday. And the dog took him out. Maya tackled his ass.
Oh no.
Well, they were both going very fast, apparently, and Maya won.
Yeah. They were doing the 100-yard dash in opposite directions.
Clotheslined each other.
Hi, Lincoln.
Don't say hi, Lincoln. Say hi to the other people.
Hi, Lincoln.
I'm sure.
Say hi, Phil, Laura, Uncle Joshy, Luke. Don't talk to Marcus. Morgan. Okay, get out of here. You're cute. You do nothing. Get a job.
Yeah, earn your keep.
Earn your damn keep.
You are going to give them a complex.
No.
There's gonna be all sorts of things wrong with that kid because of Mike and
He thinks it's funny. All right.
Don't like doesn't like the brain have to reach like an age of like 10 before they can like comprehend sarcasm?
I don't know.
A lot of full-grown adults haven't reached 10 yet. Okay. Audie, she can't take the ring off.
It's one of those.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
Audie. I can't hear anything you're saying, dude.
Does it look like just like the finger is swollen, kind of normal stuck, or is it like supernaturally stuck?
Perception.
$15.
You can't really tell, but it just isn't coming off.
Get some grease, do something.
Yeah, pull. She holds her hand out to you.
Not thinking it through very well, I reach out and grab it.
Okay, roll athletics.
Jesus. This is going to go one of two ways. If it goes poorly, I'm going to look like a wimp. If it goes well, I'm going to pull her damn finger off.
Well, you'd have to do better than her.
$24.
She had a natural 20. So
So she rolled a 37.
So she puts her foot clean on your chest and you're both pulling. Her mother stands up. Stop! You're going to break her finger! Stop! It's not
Mommy,
good.
when you so weak.
Are we there yet?
Sure. I'm gonna have you guys walk up now as they're letting go of each other.
The fuck, man? I called dibs. Thought you were bro.
This ring made that shit happen, and it's on her finger. We need to get it off.
You're trying to put a ring on her finger?
Yeah, wait a
Trying
minute.
to take the ring off her finger.
I smack Guy on the back of the head.
Thank you.
Okay, while the Three Stooges are doing their bit, I cast Detect Magic to see what I get.
Sure.
Yeah, well, Rainbow's not here, so I guess I'm the one getting the headache.
Convenient.
Wisdom save.
Damn it. Oh, you said save? Okay, 22 then.
You're fine. But you felt this before.
I was worried it was gonna be one of those.
Kept his eyes closed.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to look directly at it. Peeking through fingers.
Don't look directly through the spectral plane.
I like, Audie, everybody, please relax. It's probably not immediately harmful to her, at least. Take a second, calm down.
Steve's mother. He's right. Everyone calm down. It's fine.
Do I not seem calm to you?
No.
I would notice her say that and be like, are you aware of what this is?
I have no idea what that is. But I know it's destiny. That it's meant to be there. I'm very proud of my daughter for it. Urukai looks like she's as confused as you are.
Proud?
It is important. It will lead us into the future.
Why do you say that?
I've seen it many times since I was young. The rings are important.
Rings?
Aye, there's either 6 or 12, perhaps. It's unsure.
Visions. They are very specific.
Not really. She said 2 different numbers.
There's few and many, depending on when.
Shut up, guy, but you don't know 2 different numbers.
It's a dozen or a half dozen. Any baker knows that.
This
Putting
is
numbers.
this is speaking in riddles. It is beyond me, and it is beyond you two as well. Hanover's figured this out.
I also take my drawing and I show it to Steve's mom. Is this involved with it at all?
I believe I don't know what they mean either. But I believe yes. I know tomorrow you're...
Good or just part of the bad?
I don't know. I don't know if there is good or bad. I just know what could be. I know your trip to the ruins tomorrow is destined. I'm very excited for it, to find what may be there.
Wait, we're going to ruins? Why no one say anything?
That's why we came here, Steve.
What?
I know you've had a busy day, but yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
It's okay,
Urkai,
Steve.
do you
I didn't
feel-
know that either.
Urkai, do you feel okay?
I feel fine. Feel no different. My finger's sore now that he pulled on it.
Right. Well,
Maybe we can try something?
What would you like to try? I'm not cutting my finger off.
No. The last person we met with a ring like this that couldn't come off found that he could do some things that he had not previously been able to do. For example, shoot lightning from his fingertips.
It was just light, wasn't it?
yeah, it was more like.
Lightning, light, same difference.
Wait. What happened to the child who gave you that?
How...
That was my next thought. Right. If
I'm-
you're feeling okay, could you have someone take me to that child, please?
I?
Okay. I'm concerned about their well-being.
Okay. She starts walking.
You wanna come with me, Audie?
Rainbow, are you coming with too? So you can get your stuff answered?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I will stay here and make sure that these people are safe. You two tend to the child. I don't understand what's going on, but I need to be
You
in
can-
the right place at the right time.
Both the seer and Arikia look, Orkai, sorry, look concerned now that you've brought up the child could be hurt in some way.
I'll follow the handovers.
Tiddly and Steve?
I'll go with.
I'm following along too.
I will stay with them, and we don't need to rehash
Steve
it,
de-
but I will. having no concern for their level of worry and just being informative, I would let them know about the fates of the previous messengers who handed off important artifacts.
Well, you'd be Arikia is going with them. You'd be staying behind with their mother.
That's fine.
Okay. She looks very concerned. Ricky runs to the group of children playing. Where's Oreska? Where is Oreska? Replying in giant, Steve. One of the children.
Okay.
She was feeling sleepy, so her mommy took her to bed. No, he was feeling sleepy. He was a little boy.
So what I got out of the conversation, bed, sleep, home.
Urukai is with us, right?
Yeah.
I would just.
They're home.
Sorry.
They went home this way. She starts running down the street, one of the streets. Gets there. You can see lights on. Lantern light somewhere inside, or firelight somewhere inside. So he starts pounding on the door. Door opens to an older Goliath woman. She responds again in giant. Yes, it's very late. We are not part of the party. No. Where is Oreska? Is Oreska okay? I is sleeping upstairs. Please take her. Please. The woman, confused, motions you in. Rikia turns around. Come on, come. They lead you up. The old woman says it's upstairs. Rikia leads you there. It's a large open room, a few beds. The child is sleeping. Clearly, at a bed on the, we'll say, south side of the house.
I do, probably medicine, I guess, to check the kiddo.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
And I still have detect magic up too, by the way. I don't think it's been 10 minutes.
The child has slightly awoken to all of you standing around, making a bunch of noise, running into his house. His mother tells him not to be worried. You're checking the child. Regular heart rate, although slightly elevated given the situation.
Right.
Regular breathing. No fever. No bleeding.
How do I say Steve's sister's name?
Well, I've changed it like 9 times, so
That's what I'm asking.
it's Orakai. It's Orakai.
Okay, it's like the orcs from Lord of the Rings. Okay.
Yeah.
Orakai. Okay. So yeah, I would ask her. You sure this is the one who gave you the ring?
Hi. Oreska. This is in giant. Do you remember speaking to me earlier? He nods his little head yes. Do you remember what you said to me earlier? He nods his little head no. He doesn't remember what he said to me. But do you remember speaking with me?
Well, I'm sorry to have caused you concern. In the past, people who've been... We've had experience with things like that ring, and people who passed it on have had bad side effects. Generally, the person who wears it is fine, but could you ask his mother to please quickly let us know if he deteriorates, and keep a close eye on him.
Yes. She tries to explain to the mother some things, and then meets you back outside. I told her that we're afraid he ate something bad for him, and to come for us if he becomes ill. I didn't know how to explain ring killed people.
Right, that was probably a good way to put it. Although generally I don't think it kills people.
Oh, good.
Right.
Is this going to kill me?
No.
Really not. I have no evidence that it will.
When he came to me earlier speaking in your tongue, I just believed him. Everything he said. It was so confusing.
What did he say exactly?
He said, I'm so happy to finally meet you. Talk to your mother. I'll have more news. Here's a gift. The greatest gift I can give. He had this strange voice.
Sound unnaturally cheery.
Aye. I trusted him immediately.
Yeah.
I knew his voice was wrong, and I knew his language was wrong, and I took the ring and I put it on before I got to Mother. I just did it.
Don't worry, sis. We deal with this all the time. We'll get this figured out. In fact, this happened to us. Same situation happened to us not too long ago.
Is the person okay?
Yeah, he is. I was going to offer that next. I happen to know someone back where we're from, that knows a great deal about these kinds of things and could potentially help you learn how to use and harness that ring.
Okay. Wait. No. No. Why would I want to use? What does it do?
Well, like I said before, it let our friend make light from his fingers. So it's kind of magic.
I have no need for magics or light.
It could be something different for every person. Every ring could do something different. But it's better to practice or figure out what it does with someone who knows what they are.
No! I'm not a magix. I'm a hunter.
Maybe it's something that could help you hunt.
She swears in giant.
I would consider it an open invitation.
If you have magics, you do not hunt. I'm a hunter.
Then don't use it.
Hey.
Maybe your destiny is something more than hunting.
I'm going to bed.
Got like one hand over on one shoulder and one on the other. Use the ring. Don't use it.
Don't touch me.
No, what the heck? I didn't say that.
Alright.
I'm going to Mother. Stavik, you're sleeping in the longhouse. You and your friends.
Alright, sounds good. Well, have a good night. Nice to meet you, sis. Good luck with the magic ring.
She looks upset and she starts walking away.
Well, I think that went well. What do you think, fellas?
To Rainbow and Twin Speak and say, "You're pushing her kind of hard, weren't you?"
Maybe. But I feel like it's better to be honest about what could possibly happen with that than to sugarcoat things.
Fair enough, but we have almost no idea what will happen with
Maybe. I'm gonna kind of do a 360, looking around, and out loud, I'm gonna say, Dave, I swear to all the gods, one, I know you can hear me, because I know that you're listening to everything that we're doing. Not kids. Not kids, Dave. You get your message across however you need to, but not kids.
I look at her like she's crazy.
Who's Dave?
What?
Can anybody reach his face to slap him?
Dave.
Was he that small? Like, tiny? Ah, we'll get back to it.
Are you describing Guy? The guy who cooks? Small one.
That
The guy
guy.
you said was your best friend earlier?
Yes. I think
That's actually a guy asking.
Okay, I want to go to bed now. Where's the longhouse, Steve?
He doesn't know. He doesn't live here.
Yeah, I know. but it's called.
You are shown to the longhouse. It's actually connected to Steve's parents' house. It's where visitors are kept. Well, one of the places. It's huge. 2 floors. Each floor is just bunk, 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 all the way down. And you sleep there through the night. Long rest.
Cut to the end of my conversation with the old seer lady.
Oh,
And
right.
if we're
Yeah.
very
Sorry, totally forgot.
And if we're very lucky, the halfling will die instead.
Is there anything you actually wanted to ask her?
Nope, he's just talking at her.
Nothing you have said has made her feel better.
Do you... So what do you mean that it depends on the time how many rings there are?
I can't... You can't tell time in divisions.
I don't fully understand divisions, so that's fine.
If in 2 days it will snow, I will say it will snow this week. Some point before I die, there are many rings. And uh, David? Dav?
Ryan just said Dave.
Maybe. I wish they were clearer. I will pray on it tonight. I will ask the heavens and nature for guidance. I must go. Check on my daughter. Thank you for your non-comforting words.
The truth is often uncomfortable. I wish you all the best. And I leave.
Okay, now long rest. Sorry. Next morning.
When we wake up, Rainbow would like to wake up, or at least attempt to wake up before everybody else.
Yes.
Because she would like to go to Guy's bed and slap him so he wakes up.
Rainbow roll stealth, Guy roll perception.
Well, technically speaking, this is early in the morning, so she has not put her armor on, so I don't have disadvantage on this roll.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 14.
What'd you roll, Rainbow?
I rolled a 3, damn it.
You see her, you know she's coming. You know she's getting close to the bed.
Please let this be a good thing, and I just hold out my dagger.
You're lucky I'm not very sneaky. Don't put on rings that you don't know if they're magic or not, you dumb shit.
I don't remember doing it.
I know you don't remember doing it, but in the moment you did. And that is what made you now not remember. Remember what our job is. Our job is to find magical items. It's very likely that this was probably a magical item. Don't put it on!
I probably grabbed it.
You probably put it on!
I don't remember.
Either way, you're kind of important to this group, and you have a lot of skills that are helpful for us, and you saved my life once. So damn it, don't get yourself killed.
Perception to see if I hear this going on.
I can't imagine anybody doesn't hear this going on at this point.
This is the
I was
wake
gonna
up.
say, I guess we're all awake now.
I roll over and puts pillow over ear.
I'll be right back.
Can I stealth over there then?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't stealth anywhere.
I'm gonna be
Found the wall.
one frame fall.
What else were you? What was that, Tiddly? Okay. Is she saying she likes me? I'm really confused. She's yelling at
God.
me, but it's everyone thinks. Just because I'm a bard, I think everyone loves me. That's classist.
And I just walk away.
But
I
I
saved
do
him
go
under
over
my
there.
pillow. Go ahead, sorry.
I do want to go over there still, and just go, shut up.
I don't know if she likes me or hates me. That was very confusing.
Rainbow.
Yes.
No one cares.
Oh, I thought you had something to say. Sorry. Audie.
No, I'll make it easy for you. She does not like you. Also, I have a question. Was there a line forming to slap him?
At the end of the dagger.
He has 40 of them. He found them in the middle of the tundra.
Stab me. Next time it's 2 arrows in the ass.
All right.
What a great way to wake up.
Urukai meets you with bread. You have bread.
That could mean 2 different things. Never mind. Sorry.
I am
Anyway.
to take you. I guess Lolly would be with you at this point, then. Julie is there.
In the place someone would normally say thank you, I ask, is the child okay?
Aye, child's fine. I was over there this morning. We heard no word all night. I checked in. Apparently he's overly hungry, but that's it.
Thank you for checking on him.
I barely slept thinking of it.
And once again, I'm sorry to have worried you, but no offense, I'd rather worry you than let the
No, I
child be hurt.
I agree. Thank you. What happened? Julie's got... Her eyes are sunken in. She's little red face still. Did I miss something?
Yes. What are we doing?
Yeah,
Today?
we'll explain it on
Let's
the
get
way.
let's get on with it.
Oh, yes. I'm to take you to the ruins discovered past the rock face on the eastern side of the valley. It will be 4 hours climbing. I hope you're ready. The thought of that makes Julie retch. Let's go.
Just get it all out, and I hand her some of the bread that we were given. Get it out, and then soak it all up.
You don't need to roll anything for this. You take some pretty easy paths down to the at one point, this wouldn't be something your characters would know, but this is best described as a glacial valley, right? At some point, a glacier carved this out, right? Nice and fertile, good topsoil carved between 2 peaks. You get down to the bottom. You're crossing it. Great farmland. Steps. Done step style, right? Where they flatten off a piece and then it drops down, then they flatten off a piece and it drops down. Terraced. Thank you. It's beautiful. Beautiful land. They have mostly wheat because of the cooler temperatures. And a lot of goats. Pinkies? Is that what we're doing?
I was just doing chat.
Pinkies.
You have to think about the consequences of your actions.
May Dave never possess you and steal your free will.
And make you bleed out your ears and your eyes.
All right.
I'm drinking a 25-point or Bordeaux tonight, and it is delightful.
What are the elements?
wine?
No. What are the elements? Someone wants to go to Sauvignon training, and someone needs to work a little harder on it.
Sommelier.
Sommelier training, I don't know.
Training to become a wine.
I'm an idiot. You're trying to be fancy.
It is.
Earthy? Is it nutty? Is it fruity?
I'm fruity.
Those are the notes, not the elements.
Nutty too.
It's a deeper cherry, kind of darker grape that has a deeper cherry flavor.
So we're at the road.
Take it. Yes. She leads you along. It's like cart roads that have been pathed. While the village up top, the tribe of the New Sky Village up top, is fairly condensed. You can tell that was the urban, and this is the rural. You run into farmhouses all the time, and it's not just Goliath down here. You've got like halfling, and you see one dwarf family. A couple of stuff none of you have probably ever seen before. This Glacial Valley is full of life. And it gives you, all of you, perspective in whatever way you want to find. Note that these quote-unquote wilds are full of people too.
You've already had breakfast. What are you whining about?
Who are you yelling at?
Obviously, guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one that's I'm handling the food. Pretty
He's
sure.
second breakfast.
What about 11sies?
All right. It takes you to midday, and you start heading back up the hill again. It's not far from here. There was an uncleared patch of forest leading in toward that carve in the mountains. She shows you, best described as a ravine. We were going to use it as penning, but the locals down here don't want to go anywhere near it anymore. Uh-oh. We lost somebody.
Bye, Josh.
Lost to Josh.
I guess we'll keep going.
Mordecai. I'll do some filler here. Mordecai, who governs these people as they live in these communities?
There is no real govern. We trade amongst ourselves. The mill is up the hill, a bit toward my tribe. We protect the valley, and they grow. Anytime.
Is this all one?
Sorry.
Who leads the protectors?
There is no lead.
How do you know what to do? How do you get paid?
We do not get paid. We decide what is best amongst ourselves. How to make it work. I've been taking on the responsibility as of late. But, Maurun, Dad, Father, yes, Steve?
Yeah, no, what?
He's handled much responsibility for years. He's getting old.
Is that her actual dad too? Steve's stepdad?
You don't know.
Algwin?
No, Mogwin. Steve, you would know that Mogwin is her stepdad as well. But she is younger than you, Steve.
hierarchy, older brother.
Yes, that's how that's gonna work here. What are you fucking eating?
11sies.
What was
hell was
that? That you held up a squid. What was?
Jellyfish?
Is that just Oh.
Oh fuck! Is it a cheesesteak? What is that?
It's roast beef.
Oh, okay.
It's got so much strings hanging off it.
I think you put string cheese on it.
It's lettuce. Lettuce.
Wait. So, hold on. Are you guys more like a anarcho-syndicalist commune type thing? Like, you all sort of take turns as being executive officers?
Shut the fuck up! I hate you.
What
That
did
got me.
bring you to you? You're speaking gibberish again. Stop embarrassing us.
I had to work real hard not to have a spit take there.
Do you guys...
I don't know what any of that is, but there's elders. If you are wise, people listen. That's it.
So, like, there aren't any lakes with ladies handing out swords, right?
Why would there be swords with ladies in lakes?
It's not the best way to handle government.
Well, no, then it doesn't make sense.
I'm still a little messed up from last night.
You arrive at the ravine. No one has been in.
Keep going. Sorry.
No one has been in. So I cannot tell you what lies beyond. The entryway scared. Frightened. The worker of this land.
Well, this is what we do, apparently. So
I will
here we
come.
go.
I will come with you. Have no worries. She's following along.
I was not worried, but we welcome the help.
Well, you're so small. I assumed you would be scared.
I do in a stage whisper so that everybody can hear. Go. He puts on such a brave face.
So brave.
Yes, you're right. The ones besides your brother and I are smaller in stature, but they will be fine. Probably.
I have no idea how your species goes outside. It must be so scary at your height.
He is kind of a shrimp.
Lead the charge there, Ollie. Get the show on the road.
Instilled with a hormone-fueled need to prove himself, he leads the way.
Roll perception, everybody.
First axe trap.
11.
Steve, axe trap, go.
He's in the back, but it still gets him.
Every time! Every time!
Hey, roll reflects mood.
11, Tiddly. 8, Sunshine.
No, I rolled a 2, so I got a 9.
That was 8, Guy. Alright, 9. Steve? 6. Okay.
Rainbow is winning this one.
Oh no. 7. I guess I'm going to roll for Lolly.
We ain't seen shit.
We ain't seen shit!
Look, I got a +7 to perception. I just rolled like shit.
Alright. This is not hard, Rainbow. Guess I'll give it to you because you got the highest. I would like somebody to know this.
The location of the door.
Well, this is the first time, because this is heavily wooded, the entire area you've passed through, that you've gotten clear sky above you because of the nature of the ravine. Hey, you know that red thing in the sky?
Uh-huh.
It's like a lot bigger.
Good. Good.
Your sister clearly sees that as well.
Like bigger as in it's getting closer or growing in the sky?
It's bigger. I don't know.
So the red thing in the sky, it's either getting bigger in the sky or it's closer because it's bigger.
You look up from your perspective, it's like the size of like a gold piece.
Isn't it daylight?
It looks pretty small to me.
Is that new? I have not seen the second moon. Oh, that's gonna suck. What is that?
I believe the correct term is a red giant.
Sister,
A red giant what?
I love you. My life was simpler before you came back.
Yeah, I tend to have that effect on people.
Okay, can we go in the scary ruin now and not look at the sky that's making me want to shit my pants?
Uh-huh.
Already headed rashly and stupidly into the ruin.
Good. As you powerfully with your sword cleave some brush aside. Because I'm just going to give this to you because you've been rolling like garbage.
Sure,
You roll a 1. The bush does 3 damage.
you lose a fight to a rose bush.
Last week I had some really bad rolls. Today this is the worst one I've had.
You see a massive rounded door. You don't recognize the insignia on the front, but it's some elaborate, could be a symbol for something, could be a rune, could be writing that you don't understand.
I have a strong suspicion that this is the door.
Am I there?
Yeah, you can all come up behind him.
Can I investigate?
Sure.
Okay.
The writing, you're certain we don't understand it, any of us?
It's not so much writing, it's just like one big symbol of nondescript. You don't know what it is.
Okay.
So is it perception or investigation? Either one.
Investigation, yes. Well, perception is you're just looking at it. Investigation is you're getting in and you're really checking it out.
Alright, I'll do investigation. I actually now get advantage on any kind of checks for this.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're level 4, right? Everybody's level 4?
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
That's with advantage?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, you're certain it's stone and it's a door.
You are
Yep.
you
She's
truly
sturdy.
suck.
Excellent work, Inspector Tiddley.
I will walk up to the door and attempt to push it open.
Okay. It's pretty stuck. Please roll athletics.
You got this, Adi.
Steve, you could go help your friend.
I don't fuck with doors.
What does that mean? You don't fuck with doors? What? What?
He had a bad experience. We don't talk about it.
With a door?
Yes, with a door.
Steve, I'm sure
I put
there's
my
just some
hand on,
trick
I
to
put-
it.
What'd you
my
roll?
hand on Steve's shoulder and say, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
What'd you roll?
Oh, 10.
Okay. Steve and Sunshine go.
Yeah, I put my hand on Steve's shoulder and say, Steve, when a door hits you with an axe, you gotta get right back on that door.
The
And
door
then
attacked
said-
you with an axe?
I'm assuming Steve's gonna be okay with how I phrased it, so I'm just gonna kind of ignore her. So-
I hate when you use that old expression, but everyone knows.
So, you have guidance if you want to help.
Eat that door. I was gonna say, can I investigate and see if the door says pull to open anywhere? Or
You may investigate.
I rolled a 16.
With
Um,
the door.
You can feel it slightly budge, but you can't really move it.
12 on investigate.
You don't know anything further about the door. You guys are a bag of useless.
Tonight, yeah.
Orakai walks up. Fine, I'll help. Steve, you're allowed to make the short ones make you weak.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. She say you guys are useless.
She, combined with Steve, she starts moving it.
I never stopped pushing.
Oh, okay, with Adi as well. Now that since your big, strong Adi muscles are really, really tearing through the thing.
They clearly did nothing. Yeah.
Not a lot of movement was happening, and then she walked up, and then a lot of movement started happening.
Damn, Audie. She
Holy
made
cow.
you look weak.
Do you do like CrossFit or anything?
Wow. Fuck off. Damn it.
I don't know what that is.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay. The door pushes open. And roll perception now that the door is open. Everybody.
Can I get a ruling on this?
A ruling?
Yeah, the feat I got is Dungeon Delver.
Okay.
It says you have an advantage on perception and investigation checks made to detect the presence of secret doors and on saving throws to avoid resist traps.
That will not apply here.
Not because it's not a secret door, right?
Right.
24.
22.
13.
17.
Rainbow.
10.
Okay. Door opens, and you see bright light in the sky because the roof is caved in, and there is no room behind it.
Well, our effort to open the door seems wasted.
I feel like this is Audie's fault.
It isn't.
I would cast light on my shield and walk in to see as far as I can. See.
Uh-huh.
what's going on.
Well, you don't need to cast light. It's you have sunlight in there.
Oh, you said that it's open to the sky.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time picturing how we didn't do that then. Before we opened.
Because the first part isn't open to the sky.
Okay.
So there's like a roof, and then not a roof, and then everything's caved in.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to go in and I'll do a different perception check if you want, but I'd like
Okay.
to see like.
Do it.
Okay. Well, that's 25.
You have walked in. And you see it is overgrown with growth, plant growth. There is exactly one goat. He is chewing on some leaves. And now staring at you.
Are there any side doors or anything, Mike?
Nope.
Audie? Interrogate this goat. I want to look around.
Can I perceive to find secret doors?
Sure, you can try to proceed to find secret doors.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure, keep an eye on Audie, make sure he doesn't harm that goat too bad.
Rainbow,
Yes.
roll insight.
16 for me, Michael.
You find no secret doors.
Okay, sweet.
Huh?
18.
You see Julie wandering around the room that has no exits, that is caved in, behind a door that could have been opened at any time, especially by strong Goliaths. And she is about to murder every single person in this room. She is pissed.
I'm gonna walk over. Jules?
What?
What's up?
There's nothing here. There's nothing here. We went up the river. We got attacked. We went up the mountains. I broke a roof. There's nothing here, Rainbow. There's nothing here.
Sometimes tips don't work out.
I'm gonna fucking kill that short little turd. I'm gonna tear his arms. I'm gonna tear his arms.
Hey, Sunshine, do you want to do that thing where you, like, get blinded by the magic?
Also, are you serious about me talking to the goat?
1,
I vote yes.
2, yes. And then I start ritual casting detect magic.
Orakai looks around. I will make a fire. And she just starts making a fire outside the door.
I have some questions for her too, like, why the fuck didn't anybody open the door before they called for us?
Just question for the GM, just for clarification.
Mhm.
I want to make sure I'm remembering this right. This was just a tip that some ruins were found, right?
Yes.
Nothing was told that we, like, they found something magical. Right?
According to Julie, her tipster, who is generally very reliable, said that there are ancient ruins here. They're untouched, and they look like a total win. So she, sight unsound, sent for the order. Sent for the keepers.
Just trying to remember how that effectively went down.
This is just one room. Ruins could be huge. It just might take time to explore it all.
And we do what? Dig through a mountain? The caved-in section is pretty overgrown as well. It looks like it's been this way for some time.
Josh, I thought you were just like, dig? When you yawned there.
As I approach the goat to speak with it about what it may know, does it seem skittish in any way? Is it alarmed by my presence, or is it just let me approach?
It does not seem alarmed by your presence. Rolling with the punches here.
Right.
It has a branding on it, so it clearly is owned by someone in the valley.
The goat is used. It is used to people, and it has a branding. It belongs to someone nearby.
Don't kill it unless you want to pay for it.
That
Holy
is not the point.
Hottie can talk to goats?
Is he a goat whisperer?
The point
Wouldn't
is
be
that someone
surprised.
was probably here. If that goat is here, someone else was probably here first.
I got an idea. So Mordecai is lighting the fire, right?
Uh-huh.
Shouldn't there, if there's anywhere else for the smoke to go, get sucked in that direction?
It's a fairly large opening. It's
You never know. She could just start lighting fires around the entire room. That'll find the secret
I
door.
think, I think Julie is very close to lighting fires around the entire room.
I mean, if she wants to, just don't hit us.
Again.
Can I see over the rubble?
You'd have to do some climbing. Because
I
it
would
seems to
still-
go up into the mountainside.
We should check around for the owner of this goat. But I want to see what's up there, and I start climbing.
Okay. Roll athletics.
$25.
Yeah, very good climbing. You bound up like the goat.
We are one spirit, you and I.
And it sure as shit leads up into the mountain side. You don't know where you can't really tell where the roof is on the building or where the ceiling might be. But yeah, you go for a while and you're definitely above it. And you're just in a chilled wilderness.
So I'm now up in the open air on the side of the mountain.
Yep.
Well, the mountain air up here is fresh and crisp. It appears to just be the side of a mountain.
Do a flip.
Stand at the bottom.
That's fucking brutal, dude. Oh, good. Oh, that felt good. It's good to laugh, you know? Yep. So
Climb back down.
Urukai is tending to this newly made fire.
Did Morgan's or Sunshine's detect magic? Is that finished yet?
Do you want it to be 10 minutes, everybody?
I would say the things that we are doing probably takes 10 minutes.
Okay. Sounds good. Wisdom save, Sunshine. Did you remember who you're fucking standing near?
She was outside.
Just within 30 feet.
What happens hypothetically, if I rolled a 1.
Hypothetically, 14 psychic damage.
It's a good thing he didn't roll a 1.
Looking at her ring.
It was your turn!
What?
Son, are you okay? Lolly runs up to you. What the hell did you do?
Where did the pain come from?
Orakai.
Ow, 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 ow. Does that make me drop that spell? Actually, I'd roll a concentration check.
You would roll a concentration check.
Is that, let's see, 14 damage you said? So
Yes.
I have to roll con DC 10 because it's 10 or half the damage, whatever's higher. Oh, I easily got that. 25. Sure, that I got.
There is no other magic.
As I finish climbing back down, I see this and I'm like, small one, what the fuck did you say this time?
Nothing. I kind of wish I would have known, but I'm trying not to do too much to him because I'm still confused by Rainbow. I want to piss her off.
I drop the detect magic since I'm not getting anything else. And I go have a nice little sit, and massage my head and mop up the blood that's coming out of my nose.
Is he okay, Rainbow?
This happens a lot, honestly. So your brother and I, we have the ability to detect magic.
Right, yeah.
Around us. And your brother tends to draw the short end of the stick of always detecting the things that harm him. And I tend to detect the things that aren't as scary. Just kind of dumb luck, I guess.
Weird. That sucks.
Yeah.
It's also a little bit funny.
A little bit.
Little bit.
Hey, speaking of, Sunshine, you didn't get anything off of Julie here?
Did I?
No.
No.
You
but-
can't detect magic off of people.
Unless
That's
they
what I
have
was
an
thinking.
active spell running.
Unless they have an active spell running, yeah. She did not have an active spell.
I was more confirming that her magic is coming innately and not from something that she happened to have found on her.
That is a very good point.
Nope, there was nothing on her. There was nothing coming from Julie.
No. Nothing from her. Just a whole lot from her, guy.
I'm sorry, did I do something?
No, you sure didn't. I should have told you to stay away from me, though, but I did that. In retrospect.
Audie, you still up the hill?
No, I had come down to
Okay.
make the joke about Guy causing his headache.
I don't...
But I was going to ask Orakai, do you recognize the brand on the goat?
That's, Leonard the Strongs. I just had...
Points to Leonard the Strong. Okay, so you have this. Okay, so I'm understanding general like commune feel, but still there is concept of ownership. Got it.
Well, it's if you... well, yes. You own thing. I'm not gonna take your clothes or your coin. Why would you not have thing?
I'm getting a
I'm
headache.
going to
again.
refrain from making the necessary joke. Right, okay. So you said Leonard the Strong.
Leonard's older. He lives near here. He wanted to make this his pen. He was going to purchase more goats from the northern village is your word, I believe. It is some 3 days north, but they have many goats.
So he could have potentially left a goat here as a claiming of the area?
It makes sense. That's an older goat. It would be happy here. It's good climbing. Lots of green. But it's hard to tell. The goats just wander.
It's worth a check.
Did he say 3 days from here?
Well, no, that's the village is north 3 days. Given weather. But you can travel the valley all the way. Well, must. The valley is like hallway. Travels north.
Okay. Just walk straight through. So we gonna go see the guy then? Do the 3-day trek?
No, Leonard lived closer. The other village was 3 days.
Leonard's just down the hill. Very near.
Oh. Then should we go talk to that guy?
Would you like lunch first? Guy has food. I've made fire.
Oh, that is a good idea. We can stay, have lunch, maybe move
Check out, see if there's any other area to the ruins, maybe.
Sure.
I mean, it has clearly been this way for quite some time, but there still might be something of interest underneath the boulders.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. Guy, you want to cook?
Sure.
Roll survival. Anybody want to try to do some digging?
I will.
Steve, you want to do
I'm
some
all about
digging?
There shall be a moderate amount of diggity.
All right.
No doubt.
Lolly is going to help Guy, and everybody else is going to roll athletics to do some digging. Steve, advantage on all dig-based checks. That is your character now. That is part of your character now.
I am not going to help dig. I'm going to sit in a dark corner and curse at anybody that comes near me.
You have entered your blue period.
17.
That was interesting. So I rolled a
16
1,
is food.
and then I rolled a natural 20.
He's real good at digging. Jeez. All right. So what was everybody again? Sorry. Audie.
16
15.
food.
16.
17.
17.
Natural 20.
Tiddly, sorry.
15.
And Sunshine. And 16.
I am a negative 30.
Oh, yeah, you're not doing it.
You know he never helps with manual labor.
That's true. It's a hard rule he has. Taught by his parents. Don't help with manual labor. That's why
I'm pretty sure I have never done any manual labor in the game. Keep it that way.
That's why he was told very early by his mother, that's why we have people.
Yeah. That's why we pay them.
Where did they go wrong with Rainbow?
She's just a natural rebel.
Oh, for the moment there, I thought you were one of the common laborers. I assure you, I hardly know the meaning of labor.
Guy, you and Lolly are doing a great job. She's actually a very good cook, and she's helping the hell out of you. Very clean, concise cuts.
Okay, nice to you. Good, good. Thank you.
Everybody else, I mean, fuck, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You guys, you're doing a great job digging.
Is Orakai impressed by Steve's digging? Like, of the
Yes,
of the rock?
100% impressed by Steve's digging. Where did you learn this, Stevik?
When I got taken, this is what they made me do. Dig. And it is awesome. I was like 100% dig every day. I was living life. And I had to do this.
Rainbow, you see that this story makes her sad as he tells it. Because you'd be the only one who gave a shit enough to look. You dig out a bunch. You don't find any other exits. You don't get through the rubble. Best you can tell, the way that the hill is embedded moving up, it looks like the whatever room or catacomb this was, the whole thing caved in. There's nothing back there.
Or the whole room fell from up the mountain. There was a castle.
Is it Howells?
Sky.
Yep.
No, it's the same castle in the sky. It's fine.
By the way, if you have HBO, there's so much Studio Ghibli on there, and you should just watch that all the time.
I need to get it.
HBO is I'm not joking. I think HBO is the best streaming service right now, followed by Hulu. Netflix is way down there. Netflix sucks these days.
I need to
What about
convince my wife of
Crunchyroll?
that.
Crunchyroll's real good too, but HBO has a bunch of Crunchyroll on it because they're owned by the same company.
Verve has Crunchyroll too.
Owned by the same company.
Are they?
AT&T. AT&T owns all of it.
Thanks, corporate overlords.
Yep.
Anyway.
Also own Rooster Teeth.
Really?
So expect Red vs. Blue on HBO pretty soon.
Yeah, that's why Red vs. Blue, Ruby, all that's on Verve.
Yeah.
We're learning things today.
It's spooky. It's spooky. Yeah. Don't like things. It's owned by rich white people that hate you. The
You can't hate someone you don't think about.
That's why they have
fair.
people.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little too real.
All right, Guy. You finished dinner. You finished lunch. It's a nice goat stew, bunch of veggies.
Could I tell she had any animosity towards me?
No, it actually seemed like cooking was a rather calming situation for her. She didn't talk much. She just cooked. Everything she did say was utilitarian. What? Tiddly?
Did he already have the goat, or is the goat fresh?
No, the goat was brought by Orakai.
Okay.
We didn't slaughter the goat.
You did not kill the goat.
Does the goat just stare at us while we cook and eat goat?
No, I think that goat followed you up the hill. In my head, it followed you up the hill. And it's still up there somewhere. All right, what are you guys doing?
Can we go back to the capital now?
Well, I think we need to go talk to the owner of this goat first.
Speaking of the owner of the goat, that goat never came down. I think it got stuck, and I kind of like start like climbing to look up there.
It's not stuck. It just followed you up and then started eating shit up there.
It's a goat.
It's a goat. It can climb a cliff. It doesn't care.
Yeah, he looks like he's fine.
These are very much mountain goats, by the way. Stand on a vertical cliff. Don't give a shit.
Okay.
So you eat lunch,
Well, it's,
and you're heading back down the hill to go to this Leonard guy?
Yes.
Okay. It's probably been an hour. You're heading back down the hill. Roll perception.
Hmm.
12.
15.
Natural 1.
6.
15.
Okay. Anybody over 10? You feel the wind is picked up. Kind of out of nowhere as you're walking down the ravine. 15s. You think to look back up because of that red thing? You're looking for that red thing, right? That was in the sky earlier. And it has a tail. And you can see it move. And it's getting bigger.
That seems bad.
just troubling.
Well, it was fun while it lasted. See you guys.
Like when you say it has a tail, you tail?
This is a meteor.
Oh, as in it's coming through the atmosphere.
Yes.
Okay. Are we still near the cave?
Not close enough.
I shoot my bow at it.
I like it. Go for it. Everybody, even the natural one, you feel warmth as that red thing falls beyond the horizon, beyond the mountains. You can't see it anymore. You feel a wave of intense warmth hit you a few seconds later. And then the loudest sound you've ever heard in your life cracks around you. Everybody.
Family Guy, one frame fall, probably.
Everybody needs to roll we're going to say Constitution no, we're going to say Wisdom save. Because this is going to scare the ever-living fuck out of you.
19.
Dirty 20.
6.
Steve?
16.
16, 20.
25 for sunshine. Which direction was it though?
It was to the north.
Not towards Mira though, right?
Mira's kind of to the north.
this is miles away though. Like,
Yeah. You never. It disappeared over the mountains well before you felt the warmth. Adi, what was yours?
14.
14. Okay, Guy, you hit the ground. You've never been so scared in your life. You don't understand the situation you're in. Like, quite frankly, none of you understand the situation you're in. But Guy, you don't get what's happening. Audie, you yourself have to hit a knee. The warmth plus the sound. It's deafening. You see all the trees around you move. This wave of wind pushing the entire valley. Steve, the same. Tiddly and Sunshine, you're able to stand tall. And you very slightly feel vibrations in your feet.
That keep going?
Nope. For but a few seconds.
Definitely bad vibrations.
Urukai.
Both Orakai and Lolly look scared.
What's the fastest way to where that landed?
How would I know where it lands? What?
To the north. What's the fastest way through the mountains?
Hey, through the valley. She takes off running.
What direction she's run?
Down the path that you had previously taken to get here.
Oh, back to the village.
Yes.
I'll say to Julie before I start running. I'll say to Julie, I'm going to go try to figure out what the hell that was and see if I can help anyone. If you want to go back, I'd say you're probably done with your contract. It's up to you.
What? Where do we? What do we? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the town. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Don't go there. Don't go wherever that is. Okay.
That's exactly what my plan is.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay?
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on Julie.
Okay. What do I have to do? I'm assuming I have to do something.
So it's actually each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose, which I'll center it on me, must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail the saving throw if it wishes. If a creature fails, choose one of the following two effects. You suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When this spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes, provided that the duration has not expired in the meantime. Alternatively, you can make the target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. This indifferent ends if the target is attacked, so that one doesn't matter. Essentially, I'm just trying to calm the fear.
Julie will choose to fail it. Anybody else want to do that?
I actually have a question. Is this being frightened? Because I actually have advantage on being frightened.
No, this is not being frightened. She is simply, well, it could be being frightened. I have not had that. I guess that would happen to you, Guy. You would be frightened.
Like what I was before, because I have my racial feat is
Advantage. So I will let you roll advantage on this, unless you just, well.
I'm talking for the original.
Yeah,
Effectively,
we
he
did.
could
We
have had
didn't do
advantage.
it. Then we didn't. It didn't get brought up then, so you just kind of failed it. Sorry.
To get over it, maybe.
Sure, but you
Well,
could
that's
just
effect-
choose to fail this save, and it would do the same thing.
Okay, that was one thing I didn't know what I was saving for. So yeah, I'll fail this, but hopefully by the end of the spell I'm over it.
Okay. Anybody else want to choose to fail this?
I'm not frightened, man.
Yeah, I guess Sunshine and Tiddly
I'm
wouldn't be
thinking
frightened.
Not frightened. It probably doesn't have any effect on you.
Right.
Right.
I don't think anybody was frightened except for Guy. So as long as he chooses, you're fine. As soon as you cast that, Lolly seems to clear up a little bit. Julie? How far away do you think it was? Everybody roll survival.
18.
18 as well.
19.
17.
Oh no. It's one.
Phil.
Bill?
10.
10. Okay. The people over 15, you could see. So when it came down, who actually saw it? Tiddly.
Told us we all saw it.
Tiddly and Sunshine. So Tiddly, because you actually saw it come down, like initially, and with your survival roll, you would know that this thing is, wherever it landed, you could see up the Glacial Valley. You could see it coming down through the mountains. This thing was tens, if not 100 miles away. Maybe farther.
So probably are we like snowy type mountains, right?
If you go up the mountains, yeah.
Would we know if we could make it to there by, or at least to a town?
You don't know where
Otherwise,
any towns are in that direction. You actually don't even know exactly what direction it landed in. You just know north, which could be, a lot of places. You wouldn't know where any.
With everyone to see what best plan of action would be.
You just know it's really fucking far away. Did the goat cast meteor? Yes, the goat is Sephiroth.
Oh, I love that idea. Would I know of that at all, or just Tiddly? With that
Just Tiddly. He needs to relay that information if you would like other people to know.
So I'll gather everyone, let them know that it looked like it landed in hundreds, if not up to thousands of miles away. Couldn't really tell where, just know it was north. What do we want to do? Do we want to just trek it out, or do we want to try and figure out a way to get there quicker?
we should contact the order if it's that far away.
If it's north, I'm trying to remember where we're at on the map. Bring up the world map.
I can bring up the map.
Is this gonna be? Is it gonna be closer
Nope.
towards your guys' home?
That's what I was worried about, but he said I asked about that, and he said we're not really sure.
Otherwise, would be the fastest way to get there? Be
Probably not through the
over
river.
Boom. Oh, that is very zoomed in version of what I'm looking at here. Okay.
Do we need to go back to the boat, take the river upstream? try and
So, you guys are roughly... Hey, I didn't ask you to drag that over here. Thank you, OBS. Stop! Can we stop?
Let me just move that for you a bit.
Like, Clippy decided to fuck up my day. Okay, so you got off the boat, like, right up here, right? Wait, no, you can't see that. You got off the boat, like, right up here. And you headed inward. 2.5 days, you're somewhere over here in the mountains, okay? This general area. Okay?
I am so far behind.
yeah, no, we're lagging kind of bad too.
So, okay, so we're kind of right in the middle there.
Yep, right in the middle, but definitely towards the south.
So yeah, it's probably faster to get back on the boat.
If we go to the river, Julie, how fast can your boat get up the river?
Heading what direction? Back to Richer?
No, up the river, to the ocean.
Well, that's, I mean, that's wilder territory. You gotta barter with the right people. You gotta talk.
And I'm sure you know how to do all.
A week and a half, a week maybe.
How fast do you think it would take us to get through the mountains? Orikai's gone right now, right?
Yeah.
I think we need to go back to the village, see what type of mounts we can get if we need to get anywhere fast in order to get back to the boats. Maybe we ask the village to see what's going to be faster.
Seems like a good plan. We need to get moving one way or the other, and the village is the first stop.
Yep.
So
Hit the thing. Okay.
So we need to head back to the village, see if your mom knows anything. She seemed like she saw some stuff. Seen some stuff maybe, I don't know. We need ideas.
Okay. You head back towards the village. You know how to get there. It's the same route you just came from. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt on this. Roll athletics to get there quicker.
Natural
18.
20.
Huh?
18 from me.
Natural 20.
Nice. 18. Sunshine, that's a
You
1.
need a normal person.
4.
And just go, get. Come on.
How did you both roll 4? Hanover twins for the win. Steve?
somebody carry us.
11.
Get him.
Adi?
14. I am apparently slowed down by carrying the Hanover twins.
It takes you slightly less time because of the natural 20 and the help you're receiving from Adi and Steve and Tiddly.
I throw a rainbow on my back and I just start going.
Her knees drag on the floor.
Steve just put sunshine in his pocket.
You arrive back. You're getting close. Roll perception.
Oh my fuck. I got a 10. Can't roll it.
16.
Is that an 11, Adi?
It is.
You just need a 10 to pass this one.
Okay. No, I'm sorry.
Steve and Tiddly.
16? Yes, 16.
I got a 19.
Okay, everybody over 10. You feel another hard vibration in the ground as you're running, heading back up the mountain. Steve and Tiddly, this is not just a hard vibration, this is probably a full-blown earthquake. Steve and Tiddly, to the west, over the mountain, you see smoke and fire in the sky.
To the west.
The west.
Okay, so which direction? We gotta go south to get to
You're
the
heading west. This is well beyond the village.
Is this judging by what
Tiddly?
I saw the first time,
Did you roll? You rolled a 19, correct?
on this?
Yeah. Well,
6.
Steve rolled the highest.
Tiddly and Steve, knowing the vibration, the smoke and the fire, a volcano just erupted somewhere in the west. Thank you very much for watching. Have an excellent evening. Good night. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday at 3, Wednesday at when we start in the evening, Thursday when we start in the evening. I gotta piss.